Hello, my name is Tate'S. Sorry. Well, this is a video I'm doing for a project on racism. You see, I have to do this project for Mr. Miller, an ethics teacher of mine. Sorry, I have a sore throat. Because that's what I have to do. Now, if Gabe hasn't made a video already, then this is the backup video. Sorry. Sorry this couldn't be a funnier video, but this is about a serious topic. And I know the other videos I've made may not have been serious, but this is a serious topic. Because this is the topic of racism. Now, if you don't know what racism is, the definition of racism is basically, racism means you are making false accusations of someone based on their color or skin color or their hair color. Now, racism has been going on since the earth was made. It's been continuous. Ever since Adam and Eve ate the apple and put sin into the world, racism has been around. So, for all those unchristians out there, racism is definitely a form of sin, in my opinion. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm pretty sure that racism is a form of sin, because you're judging people just because of how they look. And that's not what God wants. He wants you to love all people. So, yeah. Racism has mostly been against blacks. Now, blacks used to be slaves back then, before the 1900s came around. Because in the 1900s, a guy called Martin Luther King, which you probably all know about, Martin Luther King, he got the blacks to, he made the blacks, he made the blacks out of slavery and gave them more rights, okay? If you don't know who Martin Luther King is, simply type Martin Luther King into Google. But anyway, Martin Luther King was definitely an influential guy in history. He did many things. Also, besides blacks, a lot of people are being racism against, especially blonde-haired people. Now, when you see a blonde, you most likely think of them as dumb, and that's not true. Not all blondes are dumb. Another thing is Chinese people. Technically, you're being racist to them when you're saying that all they do is super smart and they do calculus. Well, that's not true either. It's because sure, maybe Chinese people are smart, but they can do other things. In fact, they can be good athletes too, you know? And so, okay. Well, another thing I'd like to talk to you about is blacks and Latinos and their scholarships they're getting. Now, blacks and Latinos are getting a discount on their scholarships, meaning the government is giving them more money so that way they can get better education. To me, that is racism, because this country's supposed to have equal rights. The government's not supposed to give rights to people just because of their color, skin color. Because that would be unfair to whites, because then whites wouldn't be able, because they get to have a discount on their education, but whites don't, so it's not fair. Because what the government thinks is, they think all black people and Latinos are poor. Because most of them are poor, but that's not true. Not all black and Latino people are poor. You can't judge people because of their color. So, that's a thing that just happened like a month or two ago. And, it's kind of a, conflictual thing, you know. Another thing, also, blacks, besides blacks and Latinos, and Chinese people, you also can judge people by, their sex, which is not a race, but sex is a thing you could discriminate against. Yes. Also, People judge people because, like, some people judge people because of their accents. Like, British people. Usually when you hear a British person, you would think all they talk about is British stuff. Like, like they eat crumpets and tea every morning. Well, that's not true. Not all British people eat crumpets and tea, okay? So, don't think that. Not all British people do that. Sure, maybe they could have crumpets and tea once in a while, but they don't do that all the time. For example, I'm an Italian-Croatian person, and that doesn't mean I eat pizza all the time, right? You just can't judge people because of their race. Another thing, like Africans. When you usually see Africans, you think they're going to talk like an African does, and you automatically think they're like people who are just living teepee all the time. Well, for all the people out there that think that America is the only people that live in buildings, you're wrong. Because not all people around the world live in teepee huts. Some people live in buildings just like America does. So, that's my video on racism. And remember, if you don't know already, racism is not right. So, for all the people that do think you're right, that racism is right, who do think that, you need to go to a mental hospital. Because racism is not right, okay? Because there's many reasons why racism is not right. For example, like what if they want to be your friend and you just judge them because of their color and nobody wants to be their friend? What eventually happens is those people will start killing themselves because of all the sadness in their life and all the people judging them on racism. So remember, racism is never ever a good thing, no matter what you try to say about it. So thank you for watching this serious topic video, and I hope you will watch my other videos I might make in the future, because I probably will make another video. So thank you for watching. And if you want to subscribe, just subscribe, because I already have like a couple subscribers. So thank you for watching this serious topic video, and I really appreciate it.